your ABC6 Storm Tracker weather with meteorologist Bill Guile.
Good evening, everyone. A bit of a raw day today. We hung tough with the clouds. If we had any breaks of sun, we might have had a high temperature that got close to the average for this time of the year, which is 38 degrees. We fell a few degrees shy. We only made it to 35. So basically, with the next few days, though, we're going to tend to go back a little bit above normal because we have a couple more weather systems coming in that are going to be close enough, bringing milder temperatures. Hey, here's another thing about the almanac. Check out the sunset time, almost getting close to 5 o'clock, 4:48 in the afternoon now. So, yep, we're getting there slowly but surely. Temperatures around the region right now, with 31 in Providence, 29 as you get up towards Smithfield. Down along the coastline, we're looking at readings now encroaching on the freezing mark. It's 33 in Westerly. Out on Block Island, the same. Newport is at 32 degrees at the present time. But as we look across the country, there's just no Arctic air intrusions coming down from Canada. So we're just looking at kind of seasonably cold readings across the continental U.S., across the upper states. And down to the south, that's where all the mild air stays. So we're not seeing a lot of differentiation in the temperatures taking place. In other words, the jet streams right now, the subtropical jet, pretty much staying down to the south, so it's not allowing the warm air, the real warm air, to come flooding up the coastline. Nor is that subpolar jet making any plunges deep into the U.S. And when that happens, usually we get the storm track heading down into the south, picking up Gulf of Mexico moisture, and then forming a big coastal storm along the east coast that could turn into a nor'easter for us. So that hasn't been happening. Everything's pretty much been coming in from the west coast, working its way across the country, and then turning into a rain event for us. And that's going to be the case for the most part with this next system. Right now, it's out in Kansas, Nebraska area. It is going to work towards southern New England tomorrow night. There's yet another system following up, just an endless stream of these storms. This one coming in from the Pacific Northwest heading into Seattle right now. That's going to get here later Wednesday and Thursday, but it too looks to mainly be rain. But for now, high pressure is with us, and it's going to stay with us through the overnight and into tomorrow, so we'll stay dry during the daytime hours. But as that high gives ground, we'll be looking at moisture coming up the coast with this new storm system that'll be forming. But it's going to be tracking pretty much right over Cape Cod and the islands. It's starting to show signs it may stay just a little offshore, so that could mean we could get some colder air coming in on the backside as the winds go more northwesterly during the course of the afternoon and evening hours, and they'll really be picking up. So mid and upper levels will be getting cold enough to support some snowfall that'll make it to the surface, but the air temperatures right at the ground may be warm. I'll show you the details on that in a moment. We'll clear out as we go on into Tuesday. So here's the close-up inspection tomorrow morning. A little bit of sun here and there, but the clouds quickly returning for the afternoon. Our temperatures, though, heading into the upper 30s and low 40s across the region, but then some rain showers working their way in here as we head towards the dinner hour. And those rains become steadier and heavier through the overnight, especially early Monday morning. Look at these yellows and oranges showing up, some really heavy downpours in here. And the low pressure area will be working past the Cape and the islands towards midday on Monday. And in the afternoon, the winds go more northwesterly, and we could get a little period of snow coming in here. But look at the air temperatures. They're still in the mid-30s, so I don't really expect any real accumulations other than maybe grassy surfaces at this point in time. This is what our Futurecast model is projecting, an inch or maybe two, and the further north you go, you might get a little more. But again, most of this should be on the grassy surfaces. There could be some slippery spots, though, as we head into Monday evening with the departing storm system and wet conditions starting to freeze up. And the winds will be another factor as well. In the morning, we'll be seeing gusts 25 to 30 miles per hour, getting up to 35 perhaps into the afternoon as they go northwesterly. Now, when that storm clears out for Monday night, we'll be seeing a better day on Tuesday, temporarily. We'll be in the low 40s again, clouds returning Wednesday, and perhaps starting as a mix of snow and rain, or just plain rain, depends how that track works out. But either way, it does certainly look to flip over completely to rain through Wednesday night into Thursday with milder temperatures, and drying out towards next weekend, heading back to normal temperature-wise. That's your latest forecast.